I don't know if that sounds good or not. Don't worry, I will switch triggers very soon. I think maybe we can also tap the back, the back, the back. I'm gonna be honest, that's not doing it for me. I think the front is way more tingly, so let's switch back. Hopefully you guys like keyboard sounds. I like the creamy keyboards. I really need to order one of the like cute pastel fidget creamy keyboards. I have something in my eye. 1 second. Okay, I had an eyelash in my eye and it was like poking me. So I took care of that. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the next trigger. 1 second. I don't know if any of you guys remember this movie, but this was one of my favorite movies. It still is actually. The Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Oh my goodness, I love this movie. I think this is my favorite one. Actually no, I do like this one a lot, but I absolutely love the sequel, The Roderick Rules. That one is amazing. Okay, let me take it out so I can tap on it. This is what it looks like. That's what it looks like. And then here's the back. So, yeah, it's one of my favorite movies of all time. I won't like talk about it because I don't want to spoil it, but those of you guys who haven't seen it, but if you have not seen this movie, it's so cute, and yeah, I would highly recommend it. It is like appropriate. What's the rating? Let me see. I don't want to mislead anybody. I've not looked at like the rating of a movie in such a long time. I don't even know where to look. But I think it's like PG. If it's not, then I'll like correct it on the screen. But I'm pretty sure that this is a PG movie, so it should be appropriate for all of you guys watching. I cannot find the rating on the back, but I'm pretty sure it's PG. I don't think this is PG-13. Yeah, it says PG. Here, it says PG. Okay, so yeah. But just in case, any of you guys who need to ask your parents, please ask your parents before watching like certain types of movies. I remember whenever I was younger, sometimes I would watch TV and I would see movies interested in watching movies that I like, so I feel like I also want to watch movies that they like, even if it might scare me a little bit. So I feel like, but I might just try to have them ease me into horror movies. So if you guys know of a horror movie that's good for a beginner and for somebody who doesn't really like horror movies, you can let me know in the comments, because I will probably ask my friend or tell my friend that I'm ready at some point when we both have time. We can watch a movie together. That's one of my favorite things, honestly, is getting to watch movies with people. I'm going to tap on the box now. One sec. Okay. It's so cute. It's so cute. Oh, here's like a little snippet from the diary. It's so cute. Cute. From like the book. I mean, it's like precious. Okay. If you want to read it, you can pause the screen, but yeah, when I was little, my cousins and I used to watch this movie, the sequel, with the older brother, and like the dynamic between the older brother and the younger brother. And my cousin really liked the eyeliner that one of the main characters was wearing. And so she wanted to buy eyeliner just like that, and that kind of kick-started her eyeliner phase, which was so cool. Like, just remembering that, honestly, it's like a core childhood memory for me. And then shortly after that, I wanted to give eyeliner a try as well, because she is older than I am, and whenever we were younger, the age gap felt pretty big. So I admired her, and I looked up to her a lot, and I thought that she was really cool. I still do think she's cool, and I still do admire her and look up to her. But whenever I was younger, I wanted to like do everything that she was doing, because she was so cool, you know. We had like 4 to 5 year age gap, so I mean, it's not too big was like hours long. All I wanted to watch was Ice Princess, my favorite movie. So my family kind of got tired of that, and they bought me headphones, and I've had these ever since I was like very, very, very little. They're in very good condition, and they still work, and were the perfect size for me whenever I was a kid, and I'm pretty sure they would still fit now. I mean, they are adjustable headphones, so I don't see why they wouldn't fit me. But seeing these just really reminds me of family road trips whenever I was younger. We never drove anywhere too far. Well, I mean, we did drive like 8 hours one time, but we didn't ever, besides that one time, we never drove anywhere too far. But I loved it when we would take this road trip to see the mountains, the mountains, the mountains. I was too afraid to like climb all the way up, but that's very pretty. And then we took some road trips to go to some museums. There was this one museum that was like a history museum, and they always used to play the coolest movies there. Like these super fun, immersive movies with history. And I've never been the biggest history fan. Whenever I was in school, that was my least favorite subject, was history. Museum-made history is so much fun. And I'm pretty sure it was mainly a history museum. I don't think it was a science museum, but I have been to a few science museums as well when I was younger. With my cousins, actually. And I remember one time everybody was trying this bicycle ride, and basically, I don't know what happened exactly, but it kind of like lifted you up, and I was too afraid to do it, or I think I did it, but I didn't do it properly because I was just so small, and everybody was laughing at me, and I still remember. Nobody was being mean about it, but like, I mean, I was this tiny little thing, challenges as a life coach. A life coach. She's always been the best advice giver. Just ask her brother Peyton. Sawtelle reminds everyone to listen to their heart and take deep breaths every day. She is one sweet mallow, and her squish date is April 14th, 2022. 2022. Doesn't it feel like that was yesterday? Oh my gosh, 2022. I feel like that was just yesterday. Time just moves by so fast. And I know for those of you guys who might still be in grade school or even college, for those of you guys in college, like, time might seem to be moving by slowly because you want to get it over with, right? Whenever you're in school, you're looking forward to the next break, or like your classes being over and stuff, so it feels like it's crawling. Let me tell you, when you are done with school, time feels like it flies by, because like every single day is kind of the same, you know, you wake up and you get some work done and run some errands and cook and clean and all of that. And because every single day is the same, I don't know, you don't have those breaks. Like, I like how in school you have those breaks and they're broken up. That was something that took some getting used to after graduating from college. Because you can take time off, but you have to be strategic on when you take time off. My first job that I had straight out of college, we did not have many days off where I was working, so you had to be very strategic about what days you chose to take off. And if you have holidays coming up, obviously, like, the people above you, like your senior, you know, higher ups and managers and stuff, they get the good days. It's totally understandable because they've been at the company for a long time. I was just about to comment how quiet it's been, and then a car drove by. But it has been pretty quiet tonight, so I'm very happy. I don't have too many nights that are as quiet as this one. I think the worst was whenever there was this train that was going by, but it didn't stop. It kept going. It was so loud. I was like, when is it going to be finished? I feel like I should have saved that clip for the bloopers video, because I want to make another bloopers video. Okay, let's change triggers. I randomly found this fortune on the table right now. I don't know where it came from. I did not bring it here, so I literally don't know. Maybe somebody in my family left it on accident, but let's read what it says. It says, oh my goodness, this is a fortune for you guys, okay? This is for you guys. Your dearest wishes will come true. Your dearest wishes will come true. Your dearest wishes will come true. That's such a good one. It was literally on the table. This is like a random container, so I don't know where the other half is. I need to clip my nails because they've gotten so long, but they're really good for doing ASMR, so I kind of don't want to, but I need to, because they're just getting really long, you know? See? They're getting pretty long, so I need to clip them. I don't know, for those of you guys who have long nails, do you find it difficult to text on your phone with the long nails? I feel like when I try to press the letters, it keeps getting caught on my nail. I don't know, maybe I'm not doing it right, but obviously I know you're supposed to press it with the pads of your fingers, which I do, but like my nail just keeps getting in the way. Makes me want to clip my nails. I don't like the feeling of clipping my nails. I don't know, it just feels weird after they're freshly clipped. sure if I was going to film today. I was going to film tomorrow, but I had energy, so I sat down in this chair and I decided, I was like, we'll see what happens, and I got a full video out of it, so that's pretty cool. I have not left the house in a while. I want to leave the house so badly tomorrow. I do work from home, so I've just been home, like, doing stuff, but yeah. I'm gonna put this down because I want to do, like, the little typing on you trigger that I like to do. Keyboard. I can hear my stomach growling. I need to have a snack. There's a car outside, but we're gonna leave it in the video for ambiance. Okay, I feel like this video was extra random. All of my videos are random, but this one was just kind of like, I was talking about everything, so that's a lot of fun. I will be doing, well, actually, I already know what I'm going to be filming because I have to pre-film them, so I have it in my brain, but maybe I won't tell you guys and I'll just leave it as a surprise. I will say that one of the videos that I'm pre-filming is the ice cream store roleplay with the wooden ice cream cones. I'm going to be doing that. I've mentioned that in a couple of videos, but it is happening. I'm probably going to be filming that one next, like after this one, but you guys won't see it for a while because, 4 pre-filmed videos. It'll be one of the 4. I don't know what order I'll release them in. I don't want to spoil it. I feel like part of the fun is not knowing what video is coming up next. So, that being said, thank you guys so much for stopping by and hanging out with me today. I hope you guys have a great day or night. I love you. Bye. I'm going to have a party in my room.